people had snow on their driveway this morning? Oh, yes. How many people were surprised? I was. I was very surprised. So this first piece we're going to sing for you, we sing every year. And every year it's very special because we do it without any accompaniment. We do it what we call a cappella, no accompaniment. So you'll notice that our lovely piano player is going to play just the starting note, and then it's up to the choir to sing the rest of the piece, all on their own. So I want to remind you of a couple things. When we're listening to an a cappella piece of music, or any piece of music, we want to make sure that we're very quiet so the people around us can hear what's going on stage. And if you like what you hear, at the end of the piece, when I step down off the podium, you can clap and give us a big round of applause. So at a concert, I just want to remind you of those two very important things. We want to be really quiet and not disrupt people around us, and we also want to make sure we applaud as we like what we hear on stage, okay? At the end of the concert, we'll give you a chance to come up and say hi to the people in the choir. But we are so excited to be here today, and we're going to start with our very first piece, so listen carefully to the Carol of the Bells.
Words of good cheer from everywhere, filling
Broadway musical called Mame. In the musical, the song is performed after Mame, the main character, has lost her fortune in the Wall Street crash of 1929. And she decides her young nephew Patrick and her two household servants need a little Christmas now to help cheer them up. So if you need a little cheering up, here's We Need a Little Christmas, just for you.
Really can't stand outside.
piece we're going to sing for you comes from a holiday movie, and I'm wondering if any of you have ever seen it. So, have any of you ever seen Home Alone? The very first one, the original. Okay, great. Go ahead and put your hands up. Does anybody know, and you can raise your hand if you know, does anybody know what year that movie came out the very first time? You want to take a guess? Wow, we got it first try, 1990. Let's give him a round of applause. Excellent. Wow, I'm impressed. All right, I've got another good question for you. Does anybody know who wrote the music that goes along with this movie? What is the composer's name? He's a very, very prolific composer. He writes for a lot of different movies. What do you think? Say it one more time. No? I'm looking for another hand. Is there anybody else who wants to take a guess? Okay. John Williams. How many of you have heard of John Williams? All right. Yes, John Williams wrote the music for this movie as well as movies like Star Wars and Jurassic Park and Indiana Jones. So this piece is called Somewhere in My Memory. imitates an instrument like a flute. We call that a descant part. And today, that descant part was sung by Ava. So can we give her another big round of applause? It takes a lot of skill and practice to get all the way up above the staff like that, to sing up high. So the choir practices every day. In the high school level, you have music class, band, orchestra, and choir every day for at least an hour. Can you imagine how much music that would be? That's a lot. So this choir has been working on their music since the beginning of the school year. It takes a long time to learn all the parts. We have